What's up, guys? Eclipse Gear with another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what's going on in my head and how I'm feeling. This is basically just a therapy session for myself. To start off this video, I just wanted to say that this may be a little bit boring for some of you, but thank you to anyone watching this. Just know that I'm not comparing myself to anyone in any way. Everyone goes through their own shit. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of backstory. So I've become pretty antisocial for about 2 years now. I find it pretty hard to communicate with new people pretty frequently, and my social anxiety has gotten to the point where I can't talk to my own family without sweating or without my heart racing. For example, whenever I go out to eat with my girlfriend, she is always the one who orders for us because of how anxious I get just literally thinking about talking to the person taking the order. I kind of started to block people out in high school. I remember the day I left pretty vividly. There was a teacher there that would try and get me in trouble literally on a day-to-day basis. I remember one day I was in class and I went to the bathroom, but when I came back, one of my friends had told me that the teacher asked her if I was going to the bathroom to hit my vape, which really fucking pissed me off, to be honest. Before this day, he's always been a dick to me and other students. I wasn't very motivated in this class at all. I was pretty depressed as well. I didn't really care about anything. Not my job, not school, literally nothing. And a couple of days after the vape thing happened, I was sitting in that same dumbass class again, not giving a fuck about what the teacher was saying. And he came up to me because I was zoned out. I don't really remember what he said, but a couple of minutes later, I remember him calling the vice principal to his class to pull me out of class and fucking interrogate me. This fucking dickhead pulled me out and said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty tired." "Why?" He said that I looked quote unquote dazed and confused, and he said that I wasn't acting how I normally act. This guy thought I was fucking high. This guy doesn't even know me, and I said, "I'm not high and you don't even know me, so how would you know how I usually act?" And he saw that it pissed me off or something like that and sent me back into class. But when that hour was over, this was second hour, by the way, I got in my car and I went home. When I got home, I called my mom and told her that I wasn't going back to school because I hated it there. So I took online courses instead. I told her I hated it there and that I wasn't going to go back to school unless I did online. I basically left school because I hated literally everything about it. I hated the other students, I hated all of the staff, I hated the rules. I just found everyone and everything annoying. I still hung out with my friends and stuff until we started getting in trouble pretty often, so I decided not to hang out anymore because I didn't want to get into trouble. It's not that I have anything against them. They're really good friends. They had and still have my back. I still talk to them every now and then, but we've kind of lost touch a little bit, which kind of sucks. I miss hanging out with them, but I'm tired of getting into trouble. But basically what I mainly want to talk about is my anxiety. So my anxiety has developed mainly because of my brother. As a kid, he would torment me and my little brother. For example, when I was super young, around the age 9 or 10, we would go to my grandpa's house because my mom didn't want us home alone with my older brother. But one day I was outside riding around on my scooter with a friend, and the closest house was my house, and I was thirsty. So I went there to get something to drink. And when we got there, we went inside and my friend sat on the couch. When I went into the kitchen, my brother came in the kitchen and told me to leave. But I told him no, this is my house too. I'm not just gonna leave because you tell me to. And that's when he shoved me up against the wall and started to choke me. After that, me and my friend left, and my friend didn't see this happen, but I told him what had happened when we were leaving. He's done other things like hit me in the mouth and shit. You know, he would call my brother names and cuss my mom out. You know, he's the main reason I am how I am now. But I'm not afraid of him anymore, and neither is my brother. The thing that made me realize that I wasn't scared of him was when we kind of fought one time when I was 16. You know, he came into my room one morning and told me to come help him with our neighbor's yard. And I said that I didn't want to because there was literally nothing in it for me. He was going to take all the money. And he said that he's going to give me 5 minutes and just walked out. But I didn't know what that meant. So I threw on some jeans and put a pair of shoes on because I was just preparing for the worst. And when he came back, I told him I wasn't going to help him. And he tried taking shit out of my room. You know, but out of instinct, I like shoved him up against the wall. And I remember crying and telling him to stop. And then he started kneeing me in the stomach. And as soon as I felt it, I picked him up and like tackled him out of my room. I was just so angry and sad at the same time because I didn't want to fight him, you know. I remember screaming at the top of my lungs. Every time he would get up, I would just slam him. But the last time that I slammed him, I knocked myself out and gave myself a concussion. After it happened, I called my mom and told her what happened, and she told me to call the police, but I didn't want to because I wanted her to be the one who kicks him out, you know. And this all happened when my mom was at home, and when we got done fighting, he went to my mom's job and cussed her out in front of everyone and came back home. And before all of this kid literally stole money from her. You know, after he went to her job, that's whenever she called the police to my house. And before the police got to my house, I was throwing up a lot because I had hit my head. And I told them what happened, but they kept acting like I was fucking crazy because I guess I was slurring my words or something because I had hit my head so hard. And they told me to go get my brother, my older brother. And I walked over to his room, knocked on his door, and told him that the police were here. And I heard a loud bang come from his room. And when I walked back to the cops, I told them that he was coming or that he wasn't coming. And then they just walked in and opened his door to find no one there. Soon to realize he had hopped out the window and they never got him. And my mom ended up kicking him out later on when he came back. This was really good news for me and my brother, and we were very excited. You know, all that stress gone, but now he's back to living with us. I am always on edge now. I couldn't sleep without feeling scared of what could happen while I was asleep. You know, I was afraid of him hurting my mom or younger brother, but I know that it won't happen now. You know, everything in my life has fucking sucked until my girlfriend. And sometimes I just feel so alone, even though I know I'm not. I feel like the only people who really care about me are my girlfriend and younger brother. I miss my dad, man. I was such a dick to him before he passed away. And I remember my last words were, "I hate you," to him. And I was so angry at him because he wouldn't help my mom take care of us. But I wish I could tell him that I forgive him. You know, I wish I could have had some sort of bond with him. When he was dying, his girlfriend called us and told us that he was dying. So she put the phone up to his ear, you know, while he was unconscious. And I told him that I was sorry for everything I had said and that I loved him. I was sobbing. I remember gasping for air because I was crying so much. And I remember him trying to breathe, hearing him trying to breathe. And I'm still fucking scarred to this day. But I don't know, man. Overall, I just feel lost. You know, I don't really know what to do with my life. I hate my job, and I really don't know what the next step is, you know. I really want to do YouTube or stream, but, you know, there's always a moment in time where I lose all drive to do it. Literally anything. You know, there's always something that happens to where it makes me depressed and cancel out everything all over again. You know, this time it was my brother coming back to where me and my family live. That's why I haven't really posted anything or felt like the need to post anything. The only thing I got going for me at the moment is my my girlfriend. You know, she's helped me so much. She pushes me to try new things. You know, she'll help me anytime I need help with literally anything, and she doesn't judge me. I love her so much. I really do. You know, and I don't really talk to anyone about this type of stuff because I don't want to drag anyone else down with me. And I like to bottle up my emotions, and then there will be a night where something makes me upset and I just explode. I get super angry and like everything just blacks out or something. I don't know. And I know that I'll be okay because things are getting better. And I just feel like it's only a matter of time before this shit happens all over again to where I lose all drive. You know, my main goal right now is to find something that I would enjoy doing while making money. So I'm gonna start making videos, but I don't really know where I'm gonna go with this channel. Who knows? I'll figure something out. Anyways, there was a look in my head. I might make another video like this in the future. I just want to see if this helps me out mentally. And, you know, this was basically a therapy session for me. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Deuces.